Hi, I'm John from Run Geek Run Disney, and I'd like to talk about a product that I recently got a chance to test out, the 2XU Elite MCS Compression Tights. I'm going to start out with a disclaimer. I received the 2XU Compression Tights to review as part of the BibRavePro program. To learn more about becoming a BibRavePro, check out BibRavePro.tumblr.com, and you can also check out BibRave.com to find and write race reviews. If you want to learn more about becoming a BibRavePro, you can check out BibRavePro.tumblr.com or click the link below. Applications are currently open, so I suggest check it out. When I say below, hopefully I'll figure out how to add a clickable link somewhere about here. If I don't have time to figure it out, though, you can just go down a little bit further to the description, and I promise you there'll be a link there. Now, I must warn you, this is my first video review, so I may ramble on a little bit. I'm actually going to tell you the story of me testing these out, too, my experience, to give you that personal experience with them. So it may be a little wordy, but it's easier to listen to than it is to read, so you're welcome. Now, back to the matter at hand. I love compression. I own calf sleeves, tall compression socks. I even own a pair of compression arm sleeves. I really just use them for when I want to be a little more warm and I don't, want to wear long sleeves, but I own them. On longer runs, I almost always wear my calf sleeves during the run. Now, I know there's not really any evidence of there being a performance increase or anything like that, but when I wear them, my legs feel better afterwards, so it's enough for me to decide to wear them. Even when I don't wear them during the run, I always wear them after. For recovery purposes. My calves feel better the next day. Even after a Haley marathon where I was not really prepared, didn't really train enough for, weather was bad, like say, I don't know, Rock and Roll DC half this past year. So here's the thing. With them, on a race like that, my calves will feel like Tony the Tiger. They're great. The rest of the legs, however, they need their damn Frosted Flakes. I'll spend a couple of days being sore, my legs will be tight, go down the stairs, especially first thing in the morning, and you're waddling like your penguin out of Batman. Just not the way you want to be. So, enter the Elite MCS Compression Tights. These are designed for your whole leg, and all I have to say is they are fantastic. They cover all the parts of your legs, your abductor, your quads, your shins, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calf muscles. They're more than just basic compression over your whole leg, though. They offer what they call a muscle containment stamping, which is what the MCS comes from, and it gives you targeted compression and anatomical mapping. They use different materials on the front and the back to target those muscles individually. And they even use a medical circular knit, so you get 360-degree consistent pressure, which is just great. And they have graduated compression, which for, as they say on their website, increased blood circulation, improved recovery, and reduced muscle stiffness. Now, what does all this mean? Well, it just means your legs feel better. This is a combination of what I felt in just my testing of them and kind of what they say on their website, kind of combined to give you the why of what I noticed when I was wearing them. Now, I got these to try at the perfect time for me. I had two great tests to be able to give them to be able to test the recoverability. I recently finished the Runner's World hat trick, which involves 5K and 10K on Saturday, followed by a half marathon on Sunday. And to get ready for the race, I wanted to make sure that I would be able to recover quickly from the 9.3 miles on Saturday to the half on Sunday. So I planned to do a simulation right before I went on vacation of doing exactly as if I was doing the race. Run the first race, take a little break, run the second race. And everything the same way. So even with the early morning wake-up calls that nobody wants to do. What I did after I ran my races on Saturday, put some hills in there in order to be ready, because I know, I was told the Bethlehem course would be hilly. So I had some hills. Afterwards, muscles are sore. Nothing really hurts. I didn't really hurt anything, but muscles are stiff and sore, like they always are after that kind of distance. So I wore the tights. Nice and snug fit, felt great, nice compression on them. Next day, legs felt fine. Even 5 a.m. going down the stairs first thing in the morning, legs were ready to go, ready to run. Rest of me mentally was a little tired, but I was ready to run. So they felt good, ready to go. No soreness, nothing different than if I'd just been running. Now, I'm going to be honest, even on the hills, they weren't sore. Didn't have a lot of energy in my legs, but that's a totally separate issue. That's not what these are even for. So, no muscle soreness, no muscle tightness. Even when I was going up and down the hills that I put in there, my legs still felt great that day, which was amazing and fantastic to me. And I didn't really expect it to feel as good as it did. Now, let's break for a moment and let's talk about the fit of these tights. So, it becomes important in the next part of the story. So, if we're going to talk about fit, I might as well show you how they fit. Now you can see here, they just look good. They're simple, they're black, not like some bright colors that don't necessarily stand out, but they look really good, really sleek. The touch is a gold on the X. Everything really nice. Heck, even Robinhood might give you a pass that they're not green if you want to join his merry men, because they look that nice. You know, if I was Robinhood, I might even consider a switch in tight brands, because when he learns how well you can recover with these, and how well his merry men would be able to, I don't know, recover after stealing from the rich, it'd make it so much easier to give to the poor. So, when I tried them on for the first time, they were pretty snug. Now, that's kind of important when you're going to compression. It's really what you're going for. You want that, you know, snugness on them. So I followed the handy fitting chart that they give you on the website to find the right size for me based on height and weight, and they seem to fit exactly as I needed, all except for one spot. They are a little tight on the waist, little snugger than I, really think they needed to be. Yes, I said snugger. I'm a program. I'm not a word person, so let's just roll with it and go on. So anyway, that's one major place where I really don't feel you need compression. It's not the most important. English major. That makes much more sense than word person. Sorry, I digress. So let's move to the actual race weekend. Skip ahead. 5K and 10K. Try to keep my pace slow, so I'd save all my energy for day 2. I succeeded on that on 10K, 5K not as much. If you want to read about those specific experiences, you can go to rungeekrundisney.com and find those reviews there. Wrote about all my experiences with all 3 races. So after meeting up with fellow BibRavePros, Brenda and Amy that day, headed back to my wife's grandmother's house. We were staying for the weekend, had some food, had a shower, then it was time to just relax, so I put on the tights. It was time for compression. Just like before, it was just kind of relaxing around the house, so it was nice, easy, time to conserve some energy. I wasn't too tight on my waist this time, so maybe they loosened up there, but the rest of the legs, the whole legs, still nice and tight. So next day, half marathon, got a good night's sleep, felt fresh again, legs not sore anywhere on there. There's some more hills in the 5K and the 10K than in my training, so still felt fantastic, which is wonderful. Way to go. So, legs felt fresh, I was good to go. So good that I even PR'd my half marathon. I don't really know of any more proof I can be of showing their recoverability, as I decided to call it, than PRing on my half marathon after running 2 races the day before. So, had a great race, fantastic, felt wonderful. Drove the car back to where we were staying, had that normal feeling as you get out of the car, everything's stiff and sore, go back, get a shower, have some food. But since it was Sunday, had to drive home. Because it was a long drive, I had 2 hours for going to eat dinner and then another 2 hours home. Didn't wear the tights. Just didn't want to have that on the road and have to deal with that. If the race started feeling too tight. So didn't want to deal with that, so didn't wear them. Got all the way home. Finally got home. It was late. Get the kids to bed. I'm exhausted. Straight to sleep. Don't wear any tights. Can you guess how I felt Monday morning? I felt that same sore and stiffness you feel after, you drive home after the race. You go to get out of your car and you feel like, oh my God, what did I do? Why won't my legs move? Yeah, that's the feeling I had. So without tights, that's what I feel like. But with the tights, when I wore it any other days, perfectly fine. So it kind of eliminates that, oh my God, what did I do feeling. So I've always been a believer in compression, but now I'm hooked on these for my full leg after races. They'll be a new mainstay for me after any big run, whether it's a race or not. There will always be in my racecation bag. If I'm even just going away for a long weekend, I think I might get a long run in there. These are going to go in there. They're small, lightweight, they pack up easily. They're comfortable, they feel good. You can wear them, as is. You can wear them with shorts over top or underneath other pants. So you can get next a little bit of warmth there if you need them. But they feel great. They're just nice, comfortable, and they just make your legs feel a million times better the next day. I might even, if I get some more miles in them, some more times trying them, I might even try wearing them in a race. I know a lot of other the pros who tested these out had good experiences running in them completely as well. For me, they're going to stay as part of my recovery routine, but eventually I may even go beyond that. So, this was not some clinical study in a controlled environment with elite athletes. Just me, a regular runner who plods his way through the races, loves those races, but then is sore the next day. With these tights, no longer sore the next day. So, nothing better I can tell you about these. I do have to leave you with one fair warning for you all. These work great. They do, however, take away one thing from you. They take away the I'm recovering excuse. So post-race may include more errands and less couch for you. So you've been warned. Or just make sure your significant other doesn't watch this video and know about their magical recoverability properties.